Without God, we can do nothing. We are powerless without Him. Whatever we have, whatever we are doing is because there's a personality called the Holy Ghost that was sent to walk with us and help us, energize us. Now we are looking like strong men. We are weak men. We were weak men who were made strong by God. We were foolish men who were made wise by God. Some years back, I would go to prayer. Lord, how can I pastor? I don't know what to say. I don't know what to preach. I don't know what to pray. I don't even know how to lead people. How can I organize people? How can I lead people? How can I hate failing. But God began to give me revelation of the help ministry of the Holy Ghost. Sent to help you. He's sent to help your infirmity. He's sent to strengthen your weakness. He's sent to give you a helping hand. And when that helping hand is accepted, you become a mighty man that you look at and not realize where you are. You just look at yourself. You even be confused at the things you are doing. People talk about you and you go back and say, me? Are they sure? Do they really know what they are talking about? You will have record of testimonies that sometimes you look at them and you say, is it my ministry? Is it my life that this kind of testimonies happen? Is it they say God has called you to pioneer something? You are looking at yourself and say, me pioneer what? There are others that have prayed more than I have prayed. They have studied more than I have studied. They have more certificate than I have. Why didn't God choose them? Why is God so peculiar with me? When God made Gideon, he said, thou mighty man of valor. And Gideon said, no, I'm the least among the least. My family is the least. Then in that least family, I am the least in that family. And God said, yes. He said, go in this thy might, because I have stretched my hand of help. When it was time to anoint the king over Israel, he went for David, who was the son that was rejected. He wasn't looking like someone that can be a king, but he says, this is the one I have chosen to sit in the seat of authority. It was time to preserve a generation. He went to prison and picked a man called Joseph, who was rejected and left in prison. Listen, anything God has promised you, it's not because you have the ability to bring it to pass. It is because He wants to bring the help ministry of the Holy Ghost to help you do it. Some of you, God is calling you to the nations. Say yes, Lord. That's all He needs from you. Just say yes, Lord. How He will take you, the route through which He will take you to the nations are His own capacity. The reason He's coming for you is because you are not qualified. Your qualification would have disqualified you before God. The reason He says He's going to raise you a wealthy man is because you came from a poor family. Yes, it's because. So when he has raised you up, you can look back and say, if not for the Lord who was on our side. I see the hand of God coming on people in this service. There is a fulfillment of prophecies. There is a fulfillment of promises of God upon lives, upon destinies, upon businesses. He told Saul, I will orchestrate your path to find yourself in the midst of prophets. He said, when you come to that place, the Spirit of God will come upon you and you will be turned into another man. The Saul that entered the midst of the prophet is not the Saul that will come out of that place. And when Saul came out, the chant began to happen. They were shouting, is Saul also among the prophets? Allow the Spirit of God rest His hand of help upon you. You'll be marveled at the things that will begin to proceed from this your little life.